Well, that was a hell of a thing. Wow, Bob, wow. Thank you, man. That was a most successful test, if I do say so. Thank you, sir. Thank you, and for everyone. Thanks to Bob for the craziness. If I'm not mistaken, that you said it was randomized. It applied to people in the channel, in the community, including ones who weren't here right now. I think, based on a couple names I saw pop up, a couple people I know we haven't seen in a while. Hey, Shamrock Mike, I know we haven't seen in a while. I don't think he's around lurking right now, so that's, I don't know what behavior you were looking for in testing it, but that's kind of interesting that it applies to anyone, not just those present. Vortex cubes. Did I go in and sell? Where were we at with things? I was trying to condense all this pure ferrite into magnetized ferrite. Just look at all those subs. I've never seen so many subs roll by. That was wild. Yes, Daisy. Happy dances being done during the break. At first, I didn't know what the hell was happening. Bob did warn me. He just didn't specify. Warning yes, specify no. Boy, that one with horns, the one for which we named the species, is the only one with horns so far. All these others have been, I don't know, none of them are horny. It's about time. It's about time the storm cleared. I won't worry about the environmentals. How about we use some of my, we can free up another slot by using the nav data I have with a signal booster, and then we can get some POIs on this moon. Go check out some different stuff also. Little boring staying in just the same spot, even though I need a ton of resources, and we could just stay in this spot for hours until I had them. But that'd be pretty boring. I'll do that later after the stream. Some of it. Let's see, Twitch adding new categories in September. Categories, any examples? And a stream tagging system. So rather than, like, we add communities almost like tags now, optionally. Are they doing away with that or stacking the new systems on top of that? I'm guessing they won't do away with it, but it almost sounds like it would replace, in some ways, replace the broad communities, like variety streaming. That's not really a focused community, that's a tag. And when those of us use it as a community, we're using it like a tag. So, yeah, that would be good to have some tagging functions, wouldn't it? Hey, Darth. What's happening? I'm scrolling up for a second. Let me see here. Darth, you got a sub from DBA Bob today. If you notice, you got a badge by your name. Bob went on a sub gifting spree, testing some new random sub gifting functions. How do you like them apples? Magnetized ferrite. More. For ferrite. Begin. Where were they? Where are the loops? All my pure ferrite. I hope you're doing well, Darth. Playing No Man's Sky? Never tried it yourself? Do I like it? Yes, I do. I do like it. It's a grind game. It's a... Uh-oh. You know what? I think it's time to kill a Sentinel. Get some more of that pugnium that we need. I'm tired of you guys showing up and giving me a hard time when I'm just resourcing. Reinforcements arriving in 4, 3, 2, 1. Am I even going in the right direction? Where's my ship? Uh-oh. Oh, they're pissed. Where's my ship? Anybody seen the ship? See the waypoints. This is the game. This game and waypoints. Ah, there's my ship. That way. We try. They're searching. They're actually not on me right now. Could wait for them to. Wait for them to go away. What are those things? Tagging system. You can tag your streams to help explain more of what your channel is going to be about that day, and also Twitch will auto-apply tags based on game genre, etc. They're going to be searchable by viewers. Make it easier to find what you want to watch. Nice. And let them find me. Bummer. Worked very well. We should either get in the ship and lose them in the ship, or I have to be a little more careful about losing them here. Searching. Searching. If I fight these two, then we'll get more. I think we'll get the dogs. I've not fought any of the dogs yet. Okay, they're still searching, but 7 seconds. I'll break off. Okay, we're clear. Relatively speaking. Subnautica has been mentioned a few times. Yeah, I've made myself a little crazy with this game already. I've lost some sleep over it, not because I was up playing, but because I got so tweaked out playing it. Just, what's going on? I got really stressed after a couple of, this is only the 3rd stream of it. But I'm mellowing out, and I'm really enjoying it as well. It's a weird kind of fun, though. It's like, it's very much like a drug, an addictive behavior. It's like a drug action. You're constantly having this chemical feeling of demand and reward and demand and reward, and let's not shoot our Dodo Rexalope. So you can come away from the game after playing hours just go by, and you can kind of come away from it feeling sort of empty. Just, you know, that doesn't sound great, but when we play games, they're not all just for the cerebral gestalt of, you know, oh my god, the end of Last of Us, Not all games are for that. Not all games are for the glorious feeling of beating a boss in Dark Souls. There's so many different reasons we play games, and one of them is to pass the time as a distraction. Not just because we want to get past the time, but we just want something to do. It doesn't have to be a grand old tale. It doesn't have to be heart-pumping adventure. Sometimes we just want to hang out and pass the time, have a beer, just grind, resource for a while. I'm okay with this, and it's a different sort of game, so. See Star about the personal force field? Yeah, so you can activate it with the left bumper. Thank you. That is, but I don't know when most to use it, and oh, you leave us alone now. You leave us alone now. That's right. I'll take your pugnium. We're gonna need a bunch of pugnium. That was some of the repairs. In fact, why don't we piss this guy off and then take his pugnium? Are there multiples? I don't want multiples. Just one, and then we'll grab his pugnium, and then we'll run off. Okay. Oh, we didn't get pugnium, we just got nanite clusters? I wonder if the reinforcements go to the location. No, they did. It's not in front of me. I'm wondering if they spawn on you or if they spawn where the incident was. Because if they spawn where the incident was, you have some time to get away. Potentially. Uh-oh. I've been spotted and everything's kind of down. I didn't do that very well. Run, Forrest, run! Very useless force field. I don't know. Basically, you can only use them when fighting sentinels. Other than that, it's pretty useless. Sodium nitrate, maybe? Oh, shit, I let him find me. Damn it. Oh, it was almost done, and I let him find me. Asshole. Broken leg. This is a little silly running around in circles, but it works. At least if I'm paying enough attention. You find it easier just to jetpack and dodge them? Well, what do you mean? I still need to break. Don't you need to get away from them to... Will they search for you? Oh, he's coming over the hill. Don't find me. Don't you find me. When they're searching, they seem to home in on you, too. Okay. Referring to using the shield when fighting them. Ah, yeah. I gotcha. Gotcha. Yep. Huge update. New systems. Lots and lots. And it's getting a lot of praise. In many ways, it's being praised as the example of what to do with a game that didn't launch well. Stick it out. Do what you originally promised as best you can, even if it takes a lot of time. Stick with it, do it right, until people are happy. Yeah, I mean, it's not perfect, and I didn't play it before, so I'm not the right person to compare. But by many accounts that I've seen, they're delivering on the promises that were long unkept. But yeah, finally. And people are happy because they're actually doing it right. They didn't give up, they didn't bail on the game. They delivered. It just took them 2 years. sure some people are so soured by the launch experience that they won't come back. But people willing to give it another chance seem pleased. I'm sorry for camping on this hill so long today, but it doesn't really bother me. I don't know where the fine line is with Twitch when I bore the hell out of everyone because I am literally standing on one hill and then running around it, and we're just grinding for hours. I'm sure it works fine for some people, and some people have been going on their way for a while. Let me see. Chronic may have a solution to your ship's ass being in your face. If you go into general options, there's a flight FOV. Crank it up. Oh! Oh, is there now? Is there now? I'm gonna go check it out. Drop this pure ferrite in. All options. Light FOV. Sensitivity, is there more? HUD, damage numbers, temp, there's that temperature setting you're wondering about. Smoothing. General option, there's a flight FOV. Somewhere else. Shouldn't be in here. Flight controls. Be right above the extras. Maybe I need to be in the ship. Let me hop in the ship. That doesn't make sense. Why would I have to be in the ship? It was on the brain. I do it anyways, but that doesn't make sense. Be right above the extras in general options. You've got that setting and I don't have that setting. Both have the PC version, right? Steam? Both have the Steam version? It's in graphics? Oh, it's in graphics. Graphics. That actually makes sense. Flight field of view. Chronic, PS4 version. Thank you. Maybe they moved it because PS4 version has fewer graphical options, didn't need a lot of this stuff. And it caps at 100. Motion blur. I don't usually like any motion blur. Are we having any issues with motion blur? I haven't noticed a problem with it. Performance, I know we got max FPS 60. I feel like it's not staying at 60, but I'm just gonna leave things where they are for now. All good. No bad, all good. My typing, which is bad. All right, we gotta test this. It's worth some launch fuel. Wait until we're in the air. Yeah, that is better. That is better. You know what? It's not perfect, but it's better. The sucker is big for doing barrel rolls. I mean, physically, we can just run into so much shit with a craft this big. But it's okay. Let's keep working on fixing this thing. Hold on, where did I leave my... Shit, where's our refiner? What hill were we on? Where's the refiner? Damn it, we can scan for it, but... Shit! I lost the refiner. Fuck! It doesn't matter. It's cheap. We can make another one. I don't think I had anything but fuel in it. And if we're close enough, I can find it. There it is. If we're close enough, we can still scan for something like that. This is what I mean about waypoints. Look at how many waypoints are in our immediate view when we scan with the visor. Damaged machinery, paraffinium, copper, refiner, artifacts, the grave. Things like knowledge stones, artifacts, they'll still show up even after you've used them. Buried tech modules over here, there's so much stuff. I get lost. All the waypoints. It's crazy how many waypoints you end up with. And then I can't find them. The Vy'keen word for high. That should be useful. Should we take your... Let's take your paraffinium. Not... Your stuff. I'm taking your stuff. Yes, you. We're just going right for it. Time we're the aggressor. Didn't mean to overheat. But I wanted more of the pugnium. Pugnium. Do you hear me? Pugnium. So those sentinels are not going to be able to find us very easily, I don't think. We're flying around, and I have a tag on the refinery. Should be able to find it if I point in the right direction. You kinda nip with them. Gek nip. Gek nip. Yeah, we got some of that good Gek nip. Where is it? Where's the Gek nip? There it is. This is like heavy metal. The Cheech and Chong scene. What was their stuff called? Alright, I lost the refinery again, even though it's tagged. Really easy to lose stuff. Unknown building. Here's where curiosity kicks in. I want to go see what the unknown building is. Should we just make a new refiner? Destroyed 5 sentinels. This takes some substantial fuel every time we lift off from a non-landing platform. Uranium or launch fuel. It's like, it's... I keep thinking Nilbog, but no, that's the name of the town in Troll 2, Goblin, Nilbog. But I can't get it out of my head. It's like Nilborg? Nyborg? Is it Nyborg? Oh, that's good, Nyborg, man. Nyborg? Is it Nyborg? Beep boop, bitches! What's up, Rage? Hey, man. Here's to you this Thursday. Rage! Good to see you. How you doing? It's a Rage. In the flesh. You found a huge gold deposit. Bigger than all the rest. Stay away. Stay away, sentinels. Don't make me. Don't make me do it. We need all the copper in the galaxy right now to fix this ship and the multi-tool. We need so much chromatic metal. I never played the old one, but I am really enjoying it. Except when I get stressed out, but that hasn't happened much today, as I'm getting more chill with it as I set more limited goals and just try not to worry about getting confused about where I am or where the thing is that I was trying to get to 5 minutes ago that I forgot about. Don't get stressed, just find something else to do. It's tough if you're obsessive about crossing things off and checking boxes. You're gonna have to learn to meditate to play this game, right? Because this game does not let you check all the boxes. There's no such thing as all the boxes in this game. There's infinite boxes, and you could check all day long, and you just... Supposed to be a vacation game. Chill exploration. It's chill unless you bend yourself out of shape trying to do everything, or I don't know. It is possible to go astray. It's not even that hard to go astray. I've done it. In the past 4 days of learning to play, I've done it few times already. So many boxes, just checking boxes all the time. Yeah, if you can just chill. Speaking of chill, there's Chili Toe. Chili Toe! Anybody want to rename Chili Toe? That's not a bad name, though. Wait, and that's not our dodo. That's not a dodo rex. What is that? That one's got a peacock tail. Pollinalius. Pollinanlius. HC was inspired earlier with some naming. Copper deposits, all those mineral deposits, if they would disappear, if their waypoints would disappear when you had like 80% of them, that would be great. So they didn't confuse you. I don't want to be coming back here later. It's not going to clear. It'll probably respawn eventually. Peacockosaurus maximus? Can do. Can do. Where's that at? Peacockosaurus maximus, exotic, stalks prey for days, eats feces, tapeworm host. Yeah, no shit. Gee, eat feces, that's your diet. You think you'd be a tapeworm host? So, just checking, now that you know what it eats and how it behaves, do you want to change its name before we go? With Peacockosaurus maximus? For days, being stalked for days. And every time you take a crap in the woods, this thing's eating it as it stalks you for days. Poo chew through? Poo chew through? How long a name can you put in? Let's see. Let's see. First of all, and is Saurus? Is there an A in there? Saurus, there's no A, right? Saurus. Yeah, Saurus. Asarus. I can't. Okay. Hmm? Yeah, I messed it up again, didn't I? Wish you could arrow over. Rejected by Rage. Cannot accept this name. I've been dinged. All right. Maybe it was Peacockosaurus. It might have been Peacockosaurus. Maybe Peacock can't be in there. Let's try it. Let's try it. Is it just that? That's what blocked it. Well then. Uchu through. You have been named. How's our Apparently no peacocks are allowed in this galaxy. Hold on, what are we mining for right now? Oh, I lost my refinery. I tagged it and then I lost it. I actually lost it. It's gone, right? And it had fuel in it, but it doesn't matter. It's gone. We are so not getting that refinery back. There is a sentient plant, though. Do you want to go check out a sentient plant now that we've lost the refinery? Metal plating. No big deal. Need ferrite dust, which I don't have any of. Okay, ferrite dust, ferrite dust, ferrite dust. Should be enough. 50 ferrite dust? It's not enough. Ferrite dust.
Thermal protection falling.
Starship, not inside object. Right. You better not apologize or we're gonna have words. And they won't be clean. Blueprint anal analyzer. Yeah, thanks, game. Copper, that's what we need. We need to make tons of chromatic metal, and we have a bunch of copper right now to process. Now our launch thrusters doing fine. Hyperdrive, not so much. We have maybe enough fuel to leave the system if we needed to warp, wanted to warp somewhere else. Dude, phrases are for repeat offenders. You think I am heartless?
Weather update. Storm clearing. Thermal protection falling. Technology recharge.
that a TIE fighter? Kind of had fins like a TIE. Alright, what are we going to repair with the chromatic metal when we have enough to repair something? Multi-tool we don't need to worry about right now, even though there are things that only need chromatic metal. They're modest repairs, but we don't have more stuff to put in the multi-tool slots. It's the Starship that's really borked. It's getting better. We've fixed a lot of slots already, but there are a lot to go. Doesn't have as many available slots as our previous ship yet because it's so damaged. Starship tech as well. What do we even have in the other one? Starship. Gun cannons. Something like that. We could. Efficient thrusters could have been put into tech. Hey, Livia came in possibly just to give Rage Mage a hug. Possibly. Hi. A good reason. A damn good reason. So 500 chromatic metal, there's one goal. Or 150 chromatic metal. We have a bunch of magnetized ferrite now. We could get 300 chromatic metal, go up into orbit, break up some asteroids, get some gold. We could free up 2 slots pretty quickly. Maybe we'll even find some platinum while we're up there.
Technology recharge.
Chromatic metal, we're barely past 250. We needed about 300 if we're gonna repair those 2 slots. Did I have any more copper? Oh. Let me look at my inventory. Ton of magnetized ferrite, and we do need it. Maybe I should see which things need the magnetized ferrite and what they need to be paired with. Hydrogen, scoop that out of there. Got nothing, stack of ammo, get that out of there. The pugnium transferred to the ship. We already had a stack. Okay. So, the magnetized ferrite required for any of the remaining slots in our ship's inventory. No, the magnetized ferrite is no longer needed for anything. I take that back, there's one. Gold. Attainment failure. Alright, when we go up for gold, we can hopefully repair that. What else do I have the magnetized ferrite for? More gold. More gold. That's what it's for. 1, 2, 300 magnetized ferrite needed for our current repairs. About for any of the... For here. Did I just make too much magnetized ferrite? Starting to look like it. Well, that's okay. We can use it to power our tools. We will use it. But it looks like we only needed 300 more magnetized ferrite for all the repairs that are slated. It's copper that we really need now. So I got too much. Okay, I'll stop collecting magnetized ferrite. That's it. Repairs plus power for our stuff. All right, I'll keep what we've got. I don't need to dump any of it, but we need so much chromatic metal. Let's go get some gold. What happens if you die in space? You die on a planet's surface, which I did in the first 30 seconds of playing, but after that I haven't died since. I know you leave a body and you can go get your stuff back. That's on a planet's surface. What happens if you die in space? You spawn on a station? And what about the stuff that you had? Does your ship break like this? What happens? Do you lose stuff that was in your inventory and end up with broken slots? Or does it maybe just break primary systems? Anomaly. Just want asteroids. We're just up here for... Is this the moon we've been on? It's really small compared to the planet it's next to. We gotta get further away for perspective. Your ship can get damaged. You spawn on the station. You have to fly over your grave in space to get your spaceship's stuff back. Have a grave marker, same way. Alt. It doesn't look very big compared to the moon, but it must be... Oh, whoa! Purple freighter. Is that an NPC freighter? Is there any reason to go visiting an NPC freighter? I'm gonna start mining here.
Distress signal detected.
What? Emergency comms established.
Hostile ships approaching.
Is this like the frigate rescue? Yeah, the freighter rescue. Okay, I guess we're in. We gotta do this. Sea stars, sleep well. Sweet dreams. So we're trying to rescue that freighter. Can I go into the right place? Try not to hit the freighter too, right?
Hostile ships approaching.
Shields at maximum. Be careful not to hit the freighter, right? I don't want the freighter to be hostile, that would be bad. Not too late, is it? Come on. Hard to see. Am I crashing into something? It's really hard to see right now. Are we just near the atmosphere? Come on. Let me see what's going on. Alright, I'm taking a lot of damage. We're gonna need to evade. Maybe for a while.
Hostile ships defeated.
Okay, yeah, because we're near the atmosphere. Can I dock with this thing? What? And which one? Cargo pod. Platinum. But I'm not trying to be a pirate right now. Just by pressing down on the D-pad. Where'd it go? Starship communicator. By Keen. Life form, who must be the captain of this freighter. Looks greatly relieved. They gesture as if to welcome me aboard their vessel. We just head for the blue beam.
Alert. Navigational data received.
So, are you telling me this is about to be our freighter? Is this the Starship Chaos? Is that the SC-1? Well, hold on. I thought it was Otto. Please take me in. Hold on. What happened to Otto? Pull me in, please. This big ass ship is like, I'm not going in that little hole. I'm not going in that little hole. All phrasing is intentional. No mistakes are ever made. So when this mission comes up, is it randomized what type of freighter, the body style and all that? Crossing fingers for an A or an S class. Interloper. By Keen. I don't speak a lot of the language, do I? The alien barks a loud battle cry as I approach, celebrating our victory, I hope. They gesture towards the control panel of their freighter as if to suggest I take command. You don't have to take the first one, but only one is free, so if you don't need it, you can wait for a better one. So if you don't take this one, the first one, you'll have another opportunity to rescue one? Is that what you're saying? The captain looks at me happily, almost relieved. Perhaps the burden of command has become too much for him. Their ship and its crew is now at my disposal, as well as command of the freighter's support fighters. We haven't accepted it yet, and it's a C-class, so you're okay. So you're really suggesting we not take it? You saved like 5 till you got an A-class and took that one for free, so that might... Talk to me about waiting. Talk to me about waiting. If we wait, because a nice freighter is going to cost hundreds of millions, or at least 100 million or more, your 8 class has 27 slots and a lot better hyperdrive. It might be worth waiting. But what kind of waiting? Are we going to get another distress signal at some point? Is that how it will work? We'll get a distress signal from another freighter? Okay, so I'm thinking we wait. You guys on board with waiting? When you warp, there's a chance you can get into a battle randomly and save them. Alright, I can be patient. So if you just warp around, you can find better ones. But you'll have to get in some dogfights, rescue some freighters. Imagine it's similar situations. but hyperdrive range on this is pretty low. It might take a while. So, if you don't need one right now. Well, we don't... talk to me about what we get from a freighter. We can see our collected ships docked in there. Makes it easier for juggling storage. If we want to bank stuff in one of the ships, it's probably a lot easier to have them all in one place and transfer stacks of things. Whatever, that's one benefit. How do you actually... Would you warp between systems in your freighter, leave your freighter in orbit, and take a craft down, and then fly your craft back to the freighter and warp in the freighter? Do you only warp in your freighter once you have a freighter? Is that how most people end up playing? What happens if you leave your freighter in a system and warp somewhere else with your ship? Does your freighter warp with you, or you have to warp back to get back to your freighter? Storage, ship parking, VUTs, expansions, give you a bit of money, something. You can warp to any system with it and spawn it anywhere. Chronic, not so big on the Christmas color scheme. It is a little early for Christmas. You can spawn it in any system. Nice. All right, all right. I like the shape. But I'm with you. It's a little early for Christmas. That mean nobody wants to talk now? I didn't take your ship. Now you don't want to talk? Thank you for the crash course in freighters. Yours is a black and orange triangle type thing, so you can find a pretty cool one. Well, now I'm really tempted. As long as we're here, we may as well rob them. Oh my god. That's one of the shittier designs, you think? Well, I guess I haven't seen many. I just thought it looked neat. I'm now lost. There are our ships. Oh, that wasn't that way. Which way are we going? Arr! Gosh, yours has 33 slots, not 27. Even better than you thought. And a 28% hyperdrive. Which door? No! Yes? No? Is there a way through? I am stuck. I mean, I can get back to the command center. There we go. More chests. Are we stocking up on warp fuel and going freighter hunting, or are you just going to wait till one comes along when you need to warp? That's a damn good question. See what we can make, what we have to spit out some more fuel. Antimatter. Burn through all my condensed carbon. That's fine. We can make some more. Save that. Nope. Okay. we'll have to hit a planet for carbon to make antimatter. And while we're at it, chromatic metal. We're gold. We're trying to get some gold. We can do a couple repairs right now if we can get some gold. Chronic, I'm opening it. This is your personal favorite, the one you're hunting. Woo! That looks like, yeah. Like the Intrepid or something. Classic aircraft carrier. Gosh, that's the one you have? Chronic is jealous now. So what'd you say, spiky asteroids? Some of those are platinum. On my last ship, I had rockets. We built rockets for the last ship, and this one has nothing but a photon cannon. Alright, let's start blasting stuff. We need gold. We can find it. Tritium is good. We need some supplies of tritium. Alright, I'll have to move some things then.
No free slots in suit inventory.
Yeah, bite me, okay? Barite dust, and we get back down to the planet. Ooh, Herox, that's what I got attacked for before. Alloy metal, Herox. Pirates wanted my Herox. Sodium, that's a very small amount of sodium, so let's, Geek Nip, put that in our inventory. A little more speed. Can we maintain some speed? You see any, if you guys know what a platinum spiky asteroid, whatever looks like, and you see one, it may be hard to direct me to it, but let me know if you see anything. A known type. We do need platinum. I haven't seen any yet. They're not in every solar system. Okay. You just had to dig a hole in the ground to take shelter from a storm. Are you playing No Man's Sky, or is the weather really bad where you live? It occurred to me the other day that that would work. You could straight up Minecraft, pull out the terrain manipulator and just dig a hole in the ground to get away from a storm. Minecraft, first night style. Yeah. See what that looks like. Tritium stacked up past 500 already. We're mostly finding tritium, but we are getting gold. 33 units. We need a lot more gold. We need 90 units for each of the repairs that require gold. Just look for the fatter asteroids. Those are your best bet. Stop going for the piddly ones. I thought the piddly ones might give us a better chance of variety, finding the rarer metals. I guess I should find the big ones that have the metals we want. We can get a proper stash of whatever it is. gonna end up selling this tritium. I don't need that much. We warp until we hit another gold. Okay, so let's find a bigger one that's gold. No, silver. I don't know where the gold just come from. Yeah, tips are welcome. So, asteroid mining tips, definitely welcome. Small ones have small amounts of the rare metals. Tritium is what mostly comes out of them. With the fat ones, it's mostly the rare metals. Okay. But because the fat ones are kind of the rare picks in the field, that makes sense. Just keep finding silver. I don't know if that's because of the system we're in or this particular... Crunch! Crunch! Oh, there we go. Thank you. We can do one repair. What needed gold? It was probably in the, well, okay, containment failure, needed gold. But if we want to put some weapons and stuff on our ship, we need these slots freed up.
Component repaired. Component repaired. Technology repaired.
So what can we slot in? We probably need stuff that we don't have right now. Rocket launchers, condensed carbon, copper when we're back down on the surface would be useful here. All right, that was, yeah, I should have done an inventory slot. All right, more gold, we need more gold, more gold. I really shouldn't have done the tech slot. I wasn't even using the one tech slot we had open, and I just freed up a second. Yeah, should have done the inventory. That's what we're so desperate for. Good tip for making units? Absolutely. Don't say space brothel. Been there, done that. Platinum. Nice. We needed some platinum. Pretty mean a lot of platinum, but... Get an S-Class scanner module upgrade for your multi-tool. Gives you up to 9,000% units per scan for flora and fauna. You get between 50,000 and 300,000 per animal. But isn't that... Aren't you getting nanites for the scans? Are you getting units also? Did I not notice? I guess the computer voice says they're getting units, doesn't it? I don't think I realized we're actually getting paid units too. No, the voice is saying it. You had a baddish multi-tool, you might want to upgrade that before you install since you can't move it over. It costs almost 500 nanites to get. 79 platinum. Gold, 60. We still need 90 just for another... anything. Units for the scan and nanites for the full planet-wide scan. I was just thinking of it as nanites for the uploads, and I didn't realize we were getting anything for the scan. Come on, one of these potatoes, be a gold potato.
Message coming in.
Gosh, thank you for the host. Thank you, cheers. Silver. No worries. Yeah, we'll be back at this tomorrow. I'm not sure at what point, you know, we spend a week just playing No Man's Sky and then mix it up. I'm sure that when we play something else, I'm going to be glad to have this as a, you know, an in-between or a day off kind of thing. So we can keep coming back to it. But for now, I think we'll play it for some streams yet. I'm still just getting into it. Now, if we do install some better mining tools, like that phase beam, would that be better than this? Maybe it wouldn't. It's kind of a weird overheat and wait for it. That 90, 95. All right, let's get that slot.
Component repaired. Component repaired. Technology repaired.
All right. Lots more chromatic metal, and we can buy the tech modules. Lots more chromatic metal. Paraffinium. We need some primary sources of paraffinium. I do have enough pugnium for... I have 75 units of pugnium, actually. Oh, we have 165 units of pugnium? Sweet. And if we can just get enough paraffinium, we can free up 3 more of those slots. Get some more gold while we're up here. May as well. Platinum. Need 250 for that, and 250 more for that. Phase beam is the best. You negate the overheating issue just by quickly tapping the trigger. Alright. And the phase beam is gonna require... I made one for my last ship. We just need a tech module. Okay, so... we hit up... The space station is actually like a 4-minute pulse mode trip. Let's see if we can find some more gold while we're up here. After we get the gold, let's go back down to the moon we were on. It's that one, right? Salt, W31. Now you can see something of its size. We haven't been to Kea yet. Alright, we're about to get attacked. Let's get ready. Wait. Interloper, will you relinquish your cargo to Superior Vy'keen? Grah, failure. Wait. We can get attacked and potentially die, all that. If we refuse. Bargain. 56,000 units, which is chump change. Comply means pay him a pretty big chunk. What do you get from defeating ships? Are we gonna get something from defeating them? Hey, Five Finger. Howdy. Yeah, it sounds like Chronic's giving some... gonna be tips for a few people. Shoot it like you would if you were trying to rapid fire a semi-auto rifle. Tap, tap, tap. You can outrun these guys, just keep boosting if you don't want to fight. Yeah, I could outrun them. Are we gonna go back down to the planet's surface? Last time they followed me all the way to the planet's surface and we ended up dogfighting in ground effect. Which is okay. Dread Captain Ebihui. Ebihui. Do we get anything for defeating them? We will obliterate all that you are, traveler scum. Gah, attack! Is it multiple craft? Oh. Not sure I can tell you. Yeah, multiple craft. At least get one, and then I will work up my shields. I got one. Is there a third? Is there a third behind me? Feels like it. Or did I miss that? Right, now we're in trouble. I don't want to head for Kea. Where's... There we go. Let's go that way. Five Finger, I was tipped off that you can change the ship field of view to 100. You can crank that up at least. Right, corkscrewing a bit. Trying not to get hit here. Close your eyes if you're getting nauseous. We're going down. If you destroy a ship, they drop some stuff, and your shields will heal a bit. Hey, did we break off combat? Destroyed 5 starships. Okay. Well, we're live. Wanted to get some more gold while we were up here. We don't have to. Now let's go back down. Let's go. Let's do it. We'll find something down there to do and some of the resources we need. Yeah, this ship was really blocking the view. As you can see how big it is when the camera settles. But after cranking the field of view up, at least when we're accelerating, it's not as bad. Not the most nimble craft. That. Unknown building. Perfect. Go there. There a building? I don't see a building. Which part of it is the building?
Units received.
Oh, we need a ton of copper. A metric ton of copper. Could have taken it. We needed to sell some stuff, free up some slots. Working on copper, chromatic metal. We can fix a lot with that. Paraffinium, if we could find a primary source of paraffinium, which this planet has paraffinium, but it's a secondary in a lot of the rocks. So that's not too helpful. This is a great source of, and we're now done collecting it, pure ferrite. I collected way too much. We don't need any more pure ferrite. We need a lot of copper. Paraffinium deposit. Paraffinium deposit. Okay. Paraffinium. Oh, did you see it? We got the super boost. Sometimes it goes, you clip off of something and you just fly. That was cool. That was cool. So what is this whole dark spot paraffinium? Sweet. Like a good chunk. Except we're gonna get scanned. Wonder how much paraffinium's dark, so it's kind of hard to tell. Sentinel, go away.
Technology recharge.
That magnetized ferrite is not going to go to waste. We're going to need it. But we need thousands of paraffinium. Uh-oh, incoming. And what do we have so far? Those repairs needed like 600 a piece. Almost 400. We'll do them one at a time. We have the pugnium for all three of those. We can get more pugnium. If you don't go away, we're gonna take more pugnium from you. That's right. Keep walking.
Technology recharge.
hard to tell, but it kind of looks like the deposit keeps going. It could just be dark rock under the grass. But the paraffinium was a similar shade, at least at night. Buried tech, that's nearby, but I want to head for the other paraffinium. That's too far. There's Poochu through. Paraffinium, 400. I'll take it.
Technology recharge.
Didn't think to do that. The scanner pulse will really help map out the boundaries of it. Why haven't I been doing that the whole time? Wow, that really helps. Bet you guys do that. Ah, it's gonna be a huge help. Oh, look at that. We got a nice matrix for what's left. It's so visible and clear. Almost use it to figure out what last little bit is missing. Haha! Look at that. Oh, nope. I'm just being silly, but what do you think it's that last little bit it's imagining is? Nice tail. Paraffinium. Oh, we're getting close.
Incoming storm.
I might have to dig a hole in the ground for the storm, Rage. Which way is the ship? Kind of move in that direction. Let's pick some paraffinium if we can. I think that's the one we just came from. What's left of it? Comes the storm. If we need to, I will burrow.
Thermal protection falling.
Hey, there's another horned Dodorexaloop. Reckless. Maybe that's how it got the horns, by being reckless. That relic. Let's go underground to the subterranean relic.
Thermal protection falling.
Why are we back on the surface? What just happened? Hold on. Game, it's raining and I just dug a hole and you just warped me back to the surface or something.
Thermal protection falling.
game. What did you do? There we go. Stabilizing. Relic.
Weather update. Storm clearing.
Vortex cubes. I was kind of hoping for something else. I didn't think about that. We don't have room right now. I'm not sure I want to make room. We need a ton of chromatic metal. That's only 12 units. I need 2 slots in order to pick up 5 vortex cubes. And all we're going to get out of them is some units, so... I don't know. I don't think it's not worth it. We don't need them. I was hoping for something else.
Technology recharge.
Storm's over. Okay, which way is our ship? Cargo drop. You get units for the cubes, but if you refine the tetracobalt to ionized cobalt, you get a ton of money for it. The ionized cobalt, for example, less than 200 units is worth 72,000. So, when you get the tetracobalt, you're saying don't sell the tetracobalt, break it down. I'll keep that in mind. That's all pretty common, right? I mean, I've seen so many of those. Not too worried about missing a stack, but good to know. You break it down, it's easily 300k. Ah, well, all right then. Thank you for the tips. We need a bit more paraffinium. We're also going to be wrapping up for the night here really soon. A few minutes. So I'd like to get like one more repair or something done. But it's just another box to check and we can check it tomorrow. It's just as good checked tomorrow. Leave us alone, creep.
Inventory full.
Come on, give me a break. Let's do this. You're being difficult, game. You're being difficult here.
Technology recharge.
Salvage tech. Oh, stop. Blueprint analyzer. What can we get for 2 units? We learn a message module, wooden frontage, wooden doorway, colored lights, large wedge infrastructure ladder, a sphere, concrete window panel, metal window panel.
Item received.
Oh, wrong buttons. Leave. Yeah, I'm gonna wind us down in just a minute here. Thank you guys for hanging out today. I don't know if you're still out there, DBA Bob. You're crazy. That was awesome. Bob gifted 20 subs using a random sub gifting function in the Twitch is doing some neat stuff, aren't they? Tomorrow, you're most welcome, all of you. Thank you guys for the great company, for the host love and the sub support 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 and the sub support, and you get the idea. Hot damn! Thank you guys. I will see you all on the flip side. Naked money grab. A lot of things in life are naked money grabs. Some of them are even fun, though. Some of them are good. I guess I should get us back to the ship. Let's get back to the ship. If you're new here, Kaj, anyone else, welcome aboard. Again, thank you for joining us. Come back, join us for more adventures. I think I did put tomorrow's stream at least on the schedule, so you can check that out. Tomorrow's and Saturdays, probably. I'll just go use the save down here. It doesn't actually save when you get in the ship, it saves when you get out of the ship. We'll just use this. And we're saved. So cheers to all of you. To all a good night. Tomorrow is Friday, unless it's already Friday where you are. We'll be lost in space. Friday comes. Yeah, hugs to all. Good call, Lamia. Hugs to you and everyone. Night, I'll see you tomorrow.